Could I ask you a question, sir? I mean,
Sure.
you've taught so many people, and I mean, I before I even knew, actually, I went to the Ducks course, and I met one gentleman, and he actually told me, it's like, I took Dr. Koerner's course, and it changed the way I practice, changed my life pretty much. And I heard about you before I even took your course. But tell me, how did you get there? I mean, where is your training and background comes from?
Well, in dental school, it was a good program, but I didn't learn a lot of surgery, and especially difficult surgery, difficult extractions. But I had a commitment through ROTC for 3 years in the military, and one was a GPR. And it turned out to be in San Antonio at a hospital, and the first 3 months was surgery. So I go from knowing almost no surgery to being in a hospital doing surgery every day, all day. And so I think that was lucky for me, that I had that opportunity, because they put me in a clinic and started giving me patients, third molars and all kinds of surgery. And I didn't know what I was doing, but there were residents there and the colonel and others that if I raised my hand, they were there on Johnny on the spot. And then there was that 5-foot tall assistant standing on a stool that she knew quite a bit too. She couldn't officially give me any instruction, but she could nod her head or hand me an instrument or something like that. That helped a lot too. So there was that year where I did a lot of surgery in that GPR. Then I was assigned to a clinic where I was the only dentist for 2 years. There's no other dentist there. The nearest dentist was like a 45-minute helicopter ride away. So they'd come down and watch me for a while, and then they'd say, okay, we can leave you alone. I referred very little, but I took care of those 2,000 troops for 2 years, including the colonel and other officers there. And it was a great experience. I loved it. So I knew that was always going to be a big part of my life after that. So I got out of the Army, went into general practice, and continued to do surgery. But then I took an ortho course once, and it was taught by not an orthodontist, and he taught the course to general dentists. And I went back and thought, there aren't any surgery courses, but the way he taught that, if I just took what he did, marketing, teaching, logistics, and just changed the subject from ortho to surgery, I wonder if anyone would come. And lo and behold, they did, and that started it, and it's been like twice a month somewhere in the country ever since, and just building on that. So that's my background, and so I just enjoy doing it, and if I can help other people to do it better and not make mistakes and treat patients in a way that is needful to them, that's what I'd like to do.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing your journey,
bet.
sir.